Hey everyone, Scott here to discuss Mulan, featuring the voices of Ming Na, Leah Solana. I don't know if I'm saying that right, so please forgive me. B.D. Wong, Donny Osmond, Eddie Murphy, Harvey Fierstein, G.D. Watanabe, forgive me if I said that wrong, Matthew Wilder, Jeffrey S. Tondo, and Miguel Ferrer, and directed by Barry Cook and Tony Bancroft. Now, I have to say, I don't know if I'm the biggest fan, but the reason I'm doing this is because there's a remake coming, and I'm gonna say that I'm more of a fan of this first one than I haven't seen the second one, nor this remake, which won't be out on Disney Plus until September 4th with premiere access. I'll try to see if I can get to that. But I do have a Disney Plus account, but so let's just get into this movie because there's just so many funny things about this one. Okay, here we go. Shen Yu and his army of bad guys invade the northern wall of China, and the emperor prepares to hire more men and to protect his people, while Mulan and her dog named Little Brother feed the chickens while she brings honor to the family, and her family is and her father is crippled, excuse me, and she goes to town to honor her family. And I like that for an animated movie. It brings the Asian culture to life. And her lucky cricket, named Cricky, is a delightful character with another I'll bring up later. And she fails by writing her notes on her arm and taking back the teacup that the teacher almost drank Cricky up, and having ink on her hand and markings on her face. And the songs so far are pretty good to show who Mulan is as a character. And the animation is very 90s, but I admire it as I grew up with it. Mulan's father almost serves the emperor, and I say almost because he's crippled, and after some harsh words with Mulan, Mulan trades places with her father and disguises herself as a man and as a warrior, and takes the horse with her as well as Cricky. And Granny sends out Mushu, voiced by Eddie Murphy, to tell the Great Stone Dragon to retrieve Mulan. And Mushu is what makes the movie humorous, and Eddie Murphy is the best casting choice for this movie, in my opinion. And where was he in the new movie and trailers? Is the question I'll be asking when I get to the new movie, but we'll save it for that. I do like these characters as colorful, humorous, and delightful. Mulan and the horse are introduced to Mushu and Cricky, who she met Cricky earlier in the movie. What am I talking about? And joined the soldiers with Captain Li Shang, left to command of camp by his father, and asks for the identity of Mulan portraying, and she calls herself Ping, son of Fazu, and trains to go to get the arrow off the top of the wood. And the song Mr. I'll make a man out of you is cracking me up with Mushu in the picture, and Ping starts to impress the others with taking down the arrow, and it shows she has strength. And Mulan as Ping meets Ling, Chien-Po, and Yao, and I like how funny they are because they crack me up. Mushu convinces the general to get the men to war against Shen Yu's army and sing about the girl we're fighting for. And the song is manly, sure, and hilarious, but they get the battlegrounds and sees an army against Shen Yu is dead, including Captain Li Shang's father. And I really like the colors of this movie, like white as snow, red as and black as smoke, and green as grass. And the movie is colorful as far as the animation goes. Shen Yu's army attacks Ping and the other soldiers, including Captain Li Shang from the mountain attackers. But wait, there's more where they came from. And Ping aims a rocket at a mountain to bury Shen Yu and his army, and Ping gets cut by Shen Yu, And luckily, some others are alive as Ping rescues Captain Li Shang from falling to death, and Ping is wounded as she's revealed as a woman and as Mulan, and she almost gives up hope as Shen Yu is alive and is ready for vengeance, along with his army of bad guys, heading into the city of China. And Mulan goes to the city with the horse Kriki and Mushu and warns Captain Li Shang and other people that the bad guys are in town and is after the Emperor. And as the Emperor is captured, Mulan has an idea to catch up to the Emperor, and Shen Yu demands the Emperor to bow to him. And Captain Li Shang catch up with Shen Yu, and Captain Li Shang is almost killed until Mulan reveals herself as the soldier from the mountains. And Shen Yu goes after Mulan, and she kills Shen Yu and is honored by the Emperor of China as well as the crowd. And Mulan returns home to confront her father, and her whole family are happy she's home, including Captain Li, her father. And Captain Li Shang comes by and wants to join the family for dinner. And Mushu is top guardian dragon, as a climax, it was epic and fun to see China's and animation's point of view. Let's get to the rating. I'll give this movie a 7.7 out of 10. I like the animation as it's colorful and it's pretty to watch. I like how funny the characters are, including Mushu, because to me, he stole the show as he was cracking me up. And I'm pretty concerned about the new movie because he's not in it. And from what I saw, neither is Cricky. And both of them definitely stole the show for me here. And the new movie has to work very hard for me to like it as much or better than this version, because so far I'm not convinced. So I would like to thank you guys for joining me, and I will be back next week with Mulan 2. And until next time, Mr. I'll make a man out of you.